Years of war had ended, and Troy lay broken beneath the dust of its own pride. Achilles, slayer of Hector, swift of foot and unbending in wrath, found no peace among the fallen walls, for victory had cost him not only glory, but the quiet of his own soul. So, when the winds turned westward, he wandered beyond memory, seeking something gentler than fame and fiercer than death itself. Across the sea he journeyed, his heart heavy as the oars that beat against the dark waves, until he came upon a distant shore, veiled in olive trees and silence, the island of Ithaca, where a woman waited, whose patience had outlasted the years and the gods themselves. Penelope, queen of that isle, still sat at her loom, weaving by day and unweaving by night, the threads of faith and sorrow entwined. She knew not that the man she awaited, Odysseus, still wandered among storms and illusions, and so her prayers drifted into the heavens unanswered. One evening, as she walked along the shore to quiet her thoughts, she saw a lone figure standing where the tide kissed the stones, a stranger clad in the remnants of armor, his spear planted beside him like the last pillar of a ruined temple. He bowed, not as a warrior, but as one who had forgotten his own divinity, and said, "Lady, I seek not a throne nor praise, but the sight of one who has endured." His voice was both weary and beautiful, like a harp strung with thunder. Penelope, though startled, felt no fear, for the years had taught her to see beyond faces and into the shadows behind them. "You have known war," she said softly, "but not the peace that follows it. Sit and tell me what victory has left you." And so they spoke until the stars rose and the constellations turned. Achilles told her of Troy, of love lost and rage unending, of gods who toyed with mortal hearts. And Penelope spoke of patience, of weaving and unweaving her days like a tapestry of hope. Their words wove together as the loom of the night wove the heavens, and between them grew a strange, pure stillness, the meeting of fire and sea. For the first time, Achilles felt the ache of tenderness where once only fury dwelled. And Penelope, who had waited a lifetime for a man who never came, saw in the stranger not a replacement, but a reflection of endurance itself. Days passed, and he remained, laying aside his weapons to tend the island's olive trees and watch the sea with her. The people whispered that a god had come to dwell among them, for the vines grew greener and the winds gentler where he walked. Yet both knew their peace was borrowed, not eternal, for fate had not forgotten either of them. One night, as the moon cast silver upon the waves, Athena appeared, veiled in light, and spoke, "Achilles, son of Thetis, your name is bound to battle, and no thread of peace may hold you long." Achilles bowed his head, but Penelope stepped forward and said, "Then, let him stay one night longer, and let that night be free of war." The goddess, moved by mortal grace, granted it, so they walked the olive groves until dawn, speaking not of gods or destinies, but of the quiet things, the scent of rain, the hush before sunrise, the way the sea seems to listen when the heart speaks softly. When the first light broke over the horizon, Achilles turned to her and said, "I must go, for even peace is a battlefield to me." Penelope smiled, her eyes deep as the sea, and replied, "Then carry this memory with you, so that when war calls again, you will know what it is you fight to protect."